Chapter 2. Raymond's car sputtered before finally coming to a complete stop. He cursed under his breath as he slammed his hands against the steering wheel. The forest pressed in around them, thick and suffocating, illuminated only by the faint silver glow of the moon filtering through the trees. The air was heavy with the scent of damp earth, and the distant hum of insects sounded less like a peaceful night and more like an eerie whisper. What happened? I don't know. Let me check. Ben was the first to step out. The cold night air sent a shiver down his spine as he circled the vehicle, taking a careful look around. A few moments later he returned, his face tense. The engine's fine, he said, but hesitated before finishing. But we hit something. Whatever it was, it blew out 2 tires. 2. Raymond snapped his head toward him, disbelief etched on his face. You've got to be kidding me. I only have 1 spare. Fuck. He slammed his fist against the steering wheel, making Allison jump slightly in the passenger seat. So, what now? Ben asked, raising his hands in frustration. We don't even know where the hell we are. Sasha's voice rose in agitation from the back seat. Why didn't we check the GPS earlier? Battery's dead, Logan muttered, holding up his phone with a helpless shrug. His expression was a mix of annoyance and unease. So, do we just wait until morning? Ben leaned forward, his tone serious. Normally the calm one in the group, he was beginning to crack. Raymond took a deep breath before answering. We look for help. There's gotta be a house or something nearby. Someone has to be out here. A house? Sasha scoffed, crossing her arms. In the middle of the goddamn forest? Yeah, sure. That makes perfect sense. It's late, Sasha. No one's coming down this road and we can't just sit here all night, Raymond said firmly as he pushed his door open. The cold bit at his skin immediately. Come on. We can't stay here forever. Allison hesitated before opening her door and stepping out. At least bring a flashlight. Logan switched on his phone's flashlight. This is all we've got. The group started down the dark, winding road, their footsteps crunching against fallen leaves. The deeper they walked, the narrower the path became, as if the forest itself was swallowing them whole. This is insane, Sasha muttered, hugging herself against the cold. We don't even know where we're going. Shut up, Sasha. You're not helping, Raymond snapped. Then Logan froze. Shill. Everyone stopped dead in their tracks. The only sound was their own breathing. But Logan was right. There was something else. A faint rustling. Heavy footsteps. And they weren't coming from them. Who's there? Allison whispered, eyes darting into the darkness. Silence. Logan swung his phone's light toward the noise, but all it revealed was more trees. More shadows. There's nothing there, Ben said, trying to sound logical. Probably just an animal. Let's just move faster, Raymond urged. But no matter how much they picked up their pace, the sound followed. They were being watched. After what felt like an eternity, they finally stumbled into an open clearing. At its center stood an enormous, decaying structure. A carnival. The once bright paint on the walls was now cracked and faded. Rust gnawed at the remains of old rides. Hanging lights swayed eerily in the breeze, casting long, distorted shadows. What the hell is this place? Allison whispered. A fucking cursed amusement park, Sasha muttered. Ben placed his hands on his hips, scanning the bizarre scene. Why is this even here? And why in the middle of the forest? This doesn't make sense, Logan murmured, eyes narrowing at the abandoned rides. We should leave, Allison suggested, her voice edged with fear. But before anyone could agree, Raymond held up a hand. Let's check it out. Allison spun toward him, eyes wide. Are you insane? There might be someone inside, Raymond argued. There's no one in there, Sasha snapped. Look at this place. It's dead. Then why are there fences? Sasha pointed toward the tall iron bars surrounding the carnival grounds. Raymond hesitated. Maybe to keep animals out? Or to keep something in? Logan muttered under his breath. Before they could debate further, a loud clang echoed through the park. Metal hitting the floor. They all froze. Raymond's pulse thundered in his ears. Who's there? he called, his voice both demanding and anxious. Silence. Logan lifted his phone, the weak beam of light slicing through the darkness. Shadows twisted, but there was nothing. "We need to go," Allison whispered, clutching Raymond's arm. Then the sound of footsteps. Heavy, deliberate, coming closer. And from the shadows, a figure emerged. The weak glow from Logan's phone revealed just enough. A towering figure in a grotesque, oversized rabbit mascot head, its fur soaked in something dark and dripping. "Blood. Run." Raymond barely got the word out before the air was split by a sharp, shrill whistle. Then more footsteps. More figures stepping out from the darkness. A wolf, a bear, a fox. Each wearing giant, smiling mascot heads. Each holding a weapon. And behind them, blocking their only exit, the wolf-headed figure revved up a chainsaw. The first scream rang out as the chainsaw roared to life. The hunt had begun.